Good evening, good people. Welcome, everybody. It's RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We're live here for another episode of the 200 horsepower challenge, my extended version here on Calm Lands for FS22 on PlayStation 5. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. GTA Gamer says hello. Well, welcome GTA Gamer 55. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We are here on my extended version to the 200 horsepower challenge on Calmlands for FS22. Nuclear dropping the support donut, the new donut, the moderator donut. Thanks for all the donuts, Nuclear. We got to go up here and fertilize this canola field that we just harvested in the last live stream on, I believe it was Wednesday morning. All right, here we are. We're going to fertilize this little field. We got another one to fertilize too. We're right here by Grumpy's Sugar Shack right there. And Eric D's Corn Dryer. Welcome, everybody. All the production points and sell points that I can name, I renamed to people that were doing this challenge either on camera or off camera, or were my moderators or such of the channel. So, what we're doing here with this extended version of the challenge, since I've completed the challenge, is now I got to get to $1 million to unlock 400 horsepower if I want it. And then if I get to $2 million, then we unlock the ability to do anything, do whatever we want to do. Have 500 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower, whatever. Game and Joy, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? We just about got this all fertilized. Then we can go down, fertilize that potato field. We can get this all plowed in and replanted with the crop. Maybe we can get moved into a new harvest. David, welcome, my friend. We should get out and look at the field. What do we got here? Ooh, it needs lime, so it's gonna need limed. Alright, well, that's okay. We can handle that. Alright. Let's just work let's work one field at a time here. We just took out the old header trailer. Let's go get the other spreader that's got lime in it. Or no, let's go get the plow. We got $360,000 now. 295 hours on this game save. $53 episodes. Tons and tons of trees cut down. Over 19 production and or sell points, 2 farms, this is the original farm, the very first one. Hard to believe that we started with this little piece of land right here that we're driving on right now, this little square piece of land, and we have turned it into all of that. Hey, Lonnie, holy cow. What did I miss here? Message deleted by Gaming Joy. What's the... Sup, Rusty? Why is that? What did I just do? I want to click that there. Let me click that and heart that. Lonnie, welcome, my friend. Thank you for the $5 tip. Drop the coffee and the donuts in the chat, everybody, for our friend Lonnie. I'm guessing that those were not meant to be deleted. View the deleted message. Do. Farming with Outlaw, welcome, my friend. Charles, welcome. I don't do anything, I swear. You're alright. I don't know what happened up there. I can't. It won't let me even change it, but it's not a big deal. David's still here, I'm sure, watching. Sorry, David, no idea. I think it's okay now, Rusty. Okay, Nuclear. I don't know, David. It had like 3, YouTube had like 3 of your chats not visible. Said Gaming Joy did it to you. Gaming Joy is putting David in timeout. No, I'm just joking. Welcome, everybody. We got 11 great people checking out the live stream here on Calmlands. Thanks, everybody. Blame YouTube, right? Yeah, hashtag blame YouTube. Twelve awesome people checking out the old live stream on Calmlands. We'll get this in the old field here. Mubba will get on. Hey, Ronnie, welcome. Ronnie with a $2 tip too. Holy cow, Ronnie. Drop the coffee and the donuts in the chat, everybody. For now, our friend Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie, for the support to the channel. And Artemis says hello. Welcome, Artemis. I tried the PC only Colorado, drove around the map and deleted it. Oh, yeah? Oh, I saw there was a map for Colorado, wasn't there? Well, what I didn't pay attention to is that map that Bruce was on. I didn't realize that it was also, there was a crossplay version made. So that's kind of cool. I haven't checked out anything new though at all. You know, everybody, I have absolutely loved Calmlands in FS22 now. After doing this 200 horsepower challenge by Crust2, this game save is going to be a hard one to quit playing. I have the most production points or placeables put down on this map that I have ever had on any map, I think, in all of FS that I've ever done. So thank you to everybody that has supported this great journey here on Calmlands, where we have a lot going on. A lot going on. Farming without a loss, not enough room to build your own farm unless you want to cut trees down to make room to build your own farm. Oh, okay. Lots of new crops on the map. Rivertime Todd, hiya, a Colorado map finally, but it sounds like it isn't that good. It's made for mainly medium-sized equipment. Yeah. 16 awesome people in the farming simulator and YouTube world stopping by the live stream here on Calmlands in my extended version to the 200 horsepower challenge. As I completed the challenge, but I set my own goals after completing the challenge, and we have pretty much completed all of those goals now too. But the last two is to earn $1 million and earn $2 million. So I earn $1 million, I get 400 horsepower. I earn $2 million, I can do anything I want. Then that modder isn't from Colorado. Well, there are some smaller farms. We get this field all limed here after we get this plowed in. Get some new crop in this field. We got that potato field down there at the other end of the map to take care of. And maybe we'll move into another day if we get that far, everybody. Keep me all entertained here, everybody, with the chat moving like it has been, and I won't get as sleepy so early. Welcome. You know, the last 2 days, I've woke up at 4:30 wide awake in the morning. Again today, I almost live streamed again this morning, but then I got focused on something else and was playing off camera on Dual Valley in the Save the Date challenge. This weekend coming up, everybody, I am planning to do a face cam live, probably Sunday. I'll try and come up with the time really soon and post it up. See if we can do a strong push for 1,900 subscribers. My goal was to be at 2,000 by FS25, but I don't know if we are quite gonna make that. But it's not helping that I haven't had time to create any videos either, due to the busyness at work and real life, and then coming home completely exhausted. Today was a really busy day in parts. Really busy day. I had to look for a steel tube. I had to look for a tube on a 2-speed motor, which is a part of the front transmission. Found the tube, but we didn't have it, so we had to rob the tube off of the motor itself, which we had. Today I woke up for some reason at 2 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. Yeah, that's not fun times. I've been there, done that. Luke, welcome in, my friend. Kobe Gaming, welcome. How are you doing, Kobe Gaming? Thanks for stopping by the live stream here on Calm Lands. Make sure you all, as we say in the Barnhouse chat, make sure you all come in, grab your favorite beverage, relax, and enjoy some Farming Simulator content with myself, RustyMoney. But also, don't forget to grab 3 donuts off the countertop. That first donut, you eat that first donut, you drop that second donut on the like button, and you share the third donut by sharing the videos or the live streams from the channel. Appreciate everybody that supports the channel as well. So don't forget, grab your favorite beverage and 3 donuts off the countertop. Eat the first one, drop the second one, and share the third one. 18 awesome people checking out the live stream here. Welcome, everybody. As we progress forward in my extended version to this 200 horsepower challenge. As I have completed the challenge, and then after completing the challenge, I set myself some extended goals. I have completed all those goals except for getting to the last 2, which is earning some big money. The last goal I had to meet was build Grandpa's farm. Grandpa's farm is way down there at the bottom of those hills. I built a modern day style of Grandpa's farm with mods from the mod hub. What I mean by Grandpa's farm is kind of replicating my grandparents' farm from Iowa from my childhood. I think the coffee is finally wearing off. Been sitting over here yawning. I was doing that before I went live too, Outlaw. I know what you mean there, my friend. Trust me, I do. I was doing the same thing. Actually, I was doing the same thing, and then I fired up FS22 with the PlayStation 4 version and looked at my game saves and thought, what do I want to play tonight? And then I went out of there, shut that off, and I loaded up FS19, hopped onto my No Man's Land save, and I'm like, no, not in the mood for this. I was going to do a turn back time again. And I thought, you know what, we're just going to come back here to Calm Lands. It was this or Alone in the World, and I chose this again because I've been saving Alone in the World for the weekend. Let's put this down. It needs washed off, but we'll put that down right there. We need the lime spreader now. Ronnie says hi to Luke. Outlaw says it doesn't help. I had 2 beef and cheddar sandwiches and curly fries for supper from Arby's. I had leftovers and some Jello that had some lime Jello that had some diced pears in it. I don't know, it was pretty good. Something my wife brought home. But for lunch, I had some homemade chicken fingers, chicken tenders, and homemade fries at this little cafe down at that's in part of the sale barn here, where they have the livestock sales. ASDA burrito from restaurant. Asada burrito, there you go. A beef burrito. We're gonna have to fill this back up with lime, aren't we? Nuclear had McDonald's. What'd you have? I go to McDonald's, I always get the same thing. I'm sorry. I am actually one of those people that absolutely kind of really loves McDonald's cheeseburgers. Just a cheeseburger. Pickles, ketchup, mustard, onion. Oh, I love their cheeseburgers. I don't know why, not healthy by any means. I'm not a fan of their French fries, but a lot of people are. Luke had a Baconator from Wendy's. Wow, everybody had something from kind of eating out tonight. Except for me, I had leftovers. Leftover kind of pasta bake, kind of. I haven't had McDonald's in years. Can't remember the last time I ate there. I can't think the last time we ate McDonald's either. Probably when we went back to Iowa or something last. I tried the chicken mac. Not a fan of it. Ah, chicken mac, huh? Charles said chicken stir fry over rice. Oh my goodness, Charles. Now you're eating some good food. That sounds really good. Sounds yummy, right, Nuclear? That sounds amazing. Alright, let's see if we can get this little field here finished with this load. If I maneuver right. We're going to come close to getting there. I know this isn't how you do it, but I'm trying to save myself a trip from having to get lime. I can get lime up by the store too. Come on, yo Alice, kick her in gear. Hey, we made it. We got her all. Alright, let's go back down to the farm now with this. Fill it up in case we need to take it down by the potato field as well. Welcome, welcome everybody. Let's go. We got to go back to the farm. We got to spread some more fertilizer now and get the new crop in the ground. We'll stop you right here. We'll give it a quick little bath. Worship the beautiful Alice here. I actually saw one of these on my way to my daughter's last weekend. There was a farm outside of a community that I traveled through that this tractor right here was hooked up to an auger to a grain bin, so it was their auger tractor. Alright, we can take this down to the other field here once we need it. Let's get it in the shed here though. I missed the spot that it needs to go in. It needs to go in that one. As usual, putting things back. Alright, now we'll get back up there. Only 9 likes so far. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Luke. I'll take a drink. We'll probably be driving through the field here. Get a drink of some Dr. Pepper. The amount of views, the amount of likes, it's all been kind of going downhill a little bit. Everybody's excited for 25. I think 22 content's kind of wearing off. People want to see stuff new. In some ways, anyway, I should say. "25 days. I gotta work. I don't know. I thought about taking it off. Hey, Jack Sarge Painting in the house, everybody. Dropping the coffee and the donuts in the chat. Welcome, my friend. It'll be better in 25, Rusty. Oh, yeah, it'll be better. I can't wait. I saw the videos for the building productions. Those look kind of cool. Something new. Hey, Tennessee Farmer. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget, everybody, grab your favorite beverage and 3 donuts off the countertop. Eat the first donut, drop the second donut on the like button, and share the third donut. by sharing the live stream with all your friends and family. I did see the new NPCs, you know. I hate to jump to conclusions. I think the NPCs are a good addition. But I also think that, you know what, the introduction of NPCs could bring lots of things in the future. Maybe that's why they're introducing them now as a small part to 25. Maybe in the future we'll actually get what we want out of the NPCs. Get a complete story mode. Maybe that will be a part of like FS28. If the next one after 25 will be 28, as they'll be celebrating what? I think like 20 years of farming simulators, something like that. The house, hey, Grimo Gardens, welcome, my friend. Not sure how to pronounce your name other than say Gardens. Doug? Okay. Oh, the NPC preview they showed on Twitch made me laugh. The neighbor Doug asks if you're setting up a rubbing tub. I didn't see that one, I guess. I think they're a neat addition, so it'll be interesting. I guess what I really like, and I play on console, so it ain't gonna change much on console, but maybe it will. But you know, are they gonna allow access to the NPCs for modders? Will modders do something? Will the modders be able to change the language for their own creations on maps? You know, I guess that's what, I don't know. And I'm not a modder, so I don't know how all that stuff works. It'll just be interesting to see what could come now. Alright, let's go all the way down the hill here past the big old farm. We potentially got some new viewers, so let's just take a little whip around here. Down to the farm and down to our potato field. So we'll go around here and just kind of drive around these production areas. Kind of like a short, quick little tour of everything we got going on here, which this isn't everything because you missed some of the stuff at the top where we were fertilizing the field. Over here we've got a plateau of productions. We got a stone factory which is owned by one of my moderators, Dust Bunny. So it's Bunny's stones and statues right there. Got decorations all over the place on the creations that I have here in this build of this challenge. We got a coffee bean production point right here, which is owned by our friend Northern Farm Sim. So it's Northern's Bean Company. Over here we got a grain mill. It's owned by Zorch Farming on YouTube. Zorch Farming owns this grain mill. If we go down the hill towards the farm, we're going to run into a double production area where I got a sawmill and a pallet factory. The sawmill's owned by our friend Farmer Murphy on YouTube, and the pallet factory's owned by our friend Samo Simulations on YouTube. Most all these production points and sell points that I could name, everybody, are people that did the challenge either on or off camera or a part of my community. So here we have Murphy Sawmill. Jack says, I hope the modders have access to the code in 25 so they can have custom building projects. Giants wouldn't let them do it in 22. Yeah, right? Well, they're supposedly going to get the access for that, I believe. I think that was already cleared up. So it'll be interesting to see. Then you got Samo's Simulations Pallet Company right here, making us pallets for our coffee bean production. Well, we can go down the slope here around to the farm. Just check Steam, and I'm only 300 hours from 3,000 hours of game time on 22. Nice. Going down around towards the farm here. This is kind of the piece of land I started this whole challenge with, this whole game save. Prior to going live, I had 295 hours on this game save. This is the 53rd episode. So it's a plateau style farm build here. Open air garden back here making cotton. Need to do some paint textures back here yet around the edges and stuff, but we'll get that done eventually. Then we'll go around through the farmyard here. Can modders make custom NPCs though? That could be a real laugh. Someone could create a Rusty NPC that you talk to at the dealership when you want parts. Yeah, right. Hey, Sean, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Right Family Gaming. Alright, that's the old farm right there. Let's head on down to the potato field. We'll kind of drive through Grandpa's farm down here as we go over to the potato field to put down the fertilizer. Maybe catch a few new viewers out of this tonight. Very cool map. Oh, thanks there, Gardens. If you don't mind me calling Gardens, or what's your first name? Can I call you by your first name? Because I can't pronounce that. Gremio? We got a lot of stuff up that big hill back there too. You just didn't see it yet. We'll take you up around there. There's my Discord, everybody. You can call me Gardens. That works. Gremio. Alright. The Nuclear's sharing the Discord, everybody. You're welcome to join the Discord. Here is the little marketplace for Grandma. So Grandma can sell her apples and stuff from her apple orchard. And the eggs from the chicken coop. Alright, now here is Grandpa's farm, everybody. Grandpa's farm is what kind of made RustyMoney's big hit in Farming Simulator 19, its content creation, but it unfortunately didn't have a lot of live episodes because I lost the game save due to a corrupt file. So we didn't get to play much on it, but it was built on no man's land, and in FS19, Grandpa's farm was built in kind of a rustic appearance. But my grandpa back home in Iowa in my childhood in the late 70s, early 80s used the corn cob as a heat source in a still to produce enough heat to make ethanol on the family farm. So we got Grandpa and Grandma's house over here. There's Grandpa and Grandma's house, and right across from their big front window was all the livestock, except for the chickens. This right here resembles a big old church bell that was on a brick foundation that all of us grandkids went out and rang the church bell and drove Grandpa nuts. Well, I mean, yeah, Grandpa. We pretty much did it to irritate Grandpa, you know. It was a big old church bell. So you got the old hogs over here. We got the old piggy wigglies right there. And we got the sheep on the other side of the barn, which that's exactly how they were in real life too. Down here we have the cows. The cows were right next to the sheep. Right there. And that feed bunk for the cows, let's talk about this feed bunk for a minute. This feed bunk for the cows, it actually received feed, automated feeding system in the early 80s, built by my grandpa over next to the silo area over that way. And it traveled overhead to the feed bunk. So right over here was the silo. This was the silo area for the farm, and kind of right next to the silo was a attached little square office building. So we got Alien Jim's decorative office building there to resemble that, but the office building is where they yeah, they had an office in there, plus that's where the employees, they had about 3 or 4 employees that helped with the ethanol production back then. So then we took this production point from the mod hub and incorporated it here because it makes ethanol. And the ethanol still area at the family farm years ago, everything was contained into one building. I got a picture of it in my Discord channel. You have to look in there to see it actually. And then we just got some storage buildings in resemblance to where they were located in real life. And we've got an extra large chicken coop back there. You can see. Grant, welcome, my friend. So then, yeah, we got an extra large chicken coop here. Now, this is the modern day build of Grandpa's farm. So if it was modern day, big old chicken coop there. Got now, that makes sense. It wasn't working. What? Got now, that makes sense. It wasn't working. Does anyone know that? Have a question. Isn't round baler supposed to wrap straw? Oh, no, you don't. You can't. I don't think you can wrap straw on console. Well, maybe you can with Yosa's mods. I can't remember. And then we got trees. There was trees that surrounded the back side of the house and stuff, and then went around the side of the house next to the road. So we got some apple orchards right there. So that's why that looks like that. I'm just going to drive through the backyard here this way. Let you get a view of all that. Now let's get out of here and we'll go over to this potato field. Now this piece of land over here was the first piece of land that I bought as an advantage point in the 200 horsepower challenge. I wanted sell points downhill because in the 200 horsepower challenge you had to use equipment under 200 horsepower, and to climb those hills to get up to the sell point area on the map, it was tough going. So I bought this piece of land down here as soon as I could, and then built in some additional sell points to also help with prices. So right here we got Bruce's agricultural sales right here. Bruce's Gaming, a good friend of the channel. Right here we get our friend Jack Sarge Painting. Here he owns this little market stall stand. And then the marketplace, the farmer's market building right there, that's owned by our friend FS Dave, so it's Dave's Marketplace. This liquid tanker is liquid that you have to transport up to the corn dryer if you're going to use the corn dryer mod. So you take the liquid from here and put it in the corn dryer. You don't have to fill it very often, because if you fill it completely full once, it lasts forever. And then back here we got a forage dealer behind Alien Jim's building. Out front we've got a little firewood sell point. Our friend Towboat Fish is making firewood up at the farm. This is where you can sell the firewood if you want. So yeah, that's the stuff down here. Now you got all the stuff that's up at the top of the hill too. You'll see that as soon as we get back up to the top of the hill after we fertilize this field real quick. This won't take long because it's not very big, but it needs done. This was the potato field here that we just harvested. Got over just over 100,000 liters. Okay, what do we got here in the chat? Nuclear saying, welcome Jack. Jason Rowe, good evening Rusty and the rest of chat. Finally got to catch one of your streams. That map looking pretty good. Oh, thanks Jason. It's been a long go. 295 hours here, Jason, prior to going live. I'll show you the PDA here. Just a second. Let me get down to the other end of this field here. I'll show you what the PDA looks like and what property we own now. So, let's look at that quick. Good point for it to save too, to be safe. So, this is what we own, all of this stuff here, and this little bit here. This up here, I don't really own. I haven't done anything with that piece of land. So, if I show you here, I do a lot of challenges in Farming Simulator. I'm known for challenges. And so I started this all stuff in FS19. And this is the very first challenge that I have ever done where I used multiplayer. So basically, on console, it was my way to give me free landscaping for once and decorations. So I just transferred money over to Rusty's farm account when I wanted to terraform land or decorate an area. Otherwise, I've always done it with money earned. Or I've done it with the government subsidy sign, which is a lot more time consuming. Because then you put in the money with the government sign, and then you gotta lease and return items to reduce the money, and it's just a pain. So that whole system there using the multiplayer really helps out. But you also got that wonderful mod that a lot of people, especially new people to Farming Simulator, aren't aware of. And that's that great mod by our friend Yoast Modding called Start From Zero. Right? Start From Zero mod you can find in Tools. Oh, I don't have it turned on. I must actually shut it off. Okay, sorry, I can't show you. I don't have it turned on. Oh no. Oh no. It's turned off for some reason accidentally. Anyway, the Start From Zero mod gives you different prices, and you can lay down that price and then it subtracts the money off of your total. So it's a great way to reduce money. Alright, we could actually leave this here because we might need this again. Let's just leave this right here. That spreader of fertilizer. And we will go back up to the top. Let's go to the farm and get the Dutes tractor though. Because now we need to go put crop in the ground. And we can show you the top side of this map then. I guess I didn't really go over it, but you can see here in the PDA then. This is the main, sell point area on the map right here. And then I've added in this one right here with these right here up at that side of the map. And then you've got a production point right here, all mixed right there. And then you've got this chaos right here with the starting farm. And then down here you got the second farm area and that other sell point area right there. That's what it looks like for right now on that side of it, to give you an idea where we're at. Especially for those that might watch this later, or those possibly lurking now that never have seen this. Alright, we're going to grab that Dutes Far tractor and the planter and get up to the top of the hill. Samantha Richmond says Oliver. Welcome, Samantha. Yo, Dutes Far. Let's fire her up. 56.8 hours on this bad boy. It's been a part of this farm for quite a while. I really love you with you. I really love you with let's move up here. Alright, what crop should I put up in the field up here, everybody? We got our big old Kinsey planter. Custom painted to case. For those that don't know, I'm a former police officer of 22 years in the state of Nebraska. Just over a year and a half ago, I got out of law enforcement and I sell parts. I work at a little case dealership here in northeast Nebraska and sell agricultural parts. In December, it will be 2 years working in parts. I went from being a cop, knowing absolutely zero about parts, to selling them. Case red and gray. Corn, alright, somebody says, and Luke also said corn. Okay, let's do some corn up here. Eric's corn dryer needs corn. Anyway, we'll take you up around these points before we put the corn in the ground. We'll just leave this right here. Set that there. So clear here at the top. This Polish corn dryer business is owned by our friend Eric D., one of my moderators of my YouTube channel. So he owns the corn dryer and operates it. Down the hill here from the corn dryer, we got our good friends Grumpy Gray. Grumpy Gray Farmer on YouTube owns the Grumpy's Sugar Shack right here. This is Grumpy's Sugar Shack business, making a sugar. And then we've got our good modding friend and moderator of the channel, Gaming Joy. We got Joy's Bio Industry right here at PlayStation. Can I get your name on PlayStation? I'm not going to give you my personal name on PlayStation. As a matter of fact, it's easy to get my name on PlayStation. Just listen to my introduction of every video or live stream. It's my name. It's the name you see on the screen when I chat. It's also the name of my YouTube channel. But here is Joy's Bio Industry right here. Need to play with the BGA every time. Gaming Joy's Bio Industry. Rivertime Todd says Fred. Now, right over here we got Farmer Mike. Farmer Mike on YouTube. He's busy owning Mike's Donuts over here. We gotta have donuts on a game save and RustyMoney's channel since I'm a former police officer. So Farmer Mike is busy here making us donuts. And then over here we've got Krusty's Coffee Shop, which is a part of one of the coffee production mods we're using here. Are you gonna be streaming tomorrow? I work, Samantha, so if I stream tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow night. I don't have a time either. It's difficult. The only ones I usually post a time for are my live streams on Saturdays and Sundays. So here is Krusty's Coffee Shop. So yeah, that's a pretty much a good tour of everything on this game save. Now we got to get cropping that field. We got to get some corn in the ground for Eric's corn dryer. Let's get it. Get her done. Corn. Alright, everybody, before we start putting corn in the ground, if my moderators sure would please take over for a minute and chat with everybody, ask some questions. I need to take a minute break here. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. I have also, anybody new watching, and for everybody else, we are going to be doing a face cam live on Sunday afternoon. I don't know a time yet. I'll hopefully get that set really soon. Put it up on the community page. Try and do a live stream for a push to 2,000 subscribers. And probably going to do it on Alone in the World, as I'm kind of doing something very similar on another sandbox style map, but it's called Alone in the World. And the challenge on there is a challenge created by myself. The challenge that was on this map was created by our good friend Crust2 on YouTube. But my game save over on Alone in the World is the challenge called Pioneer Challenge. So we're going to get to that on Sunday with the face cam live. I haven't done a face cam live for a while. It's been requested lately, just haven't taken the effort for it. Let's say that. Haven't put forth the effort for it. I need to do her again, so we will do it Sunday afternoon. That's the plan. Hopefully, real life don't get in the way. But that's the plan. Alright, what do we got here while I was gone there? Ronnie says, just the US version of the Claus Lexian 780. Nuclear says, what is everyone excited for most coming to 25? That's a good question. What is everyone excited most about 25? Sean says something about animals there. What was it? I'd like to see if the baby animals actually look like babies. They do. Ronnie, of course, is going to say everything, but it probably should be rephrased for Ronnie as everything John Deere. He forgets to leave that out. What am I excited for? I'm excited for what is going to come with all these new animals, and hopefully some different features with the animals, and also these added productions, buildable productions, I should say. Because what I really want to see is what types of other buildable productions we get from modders on other maps. That's probably what I'm excited for. Outlaw says the international cab over. I'm excited about that one too, I'll have to admit. GPS for console players. Yeah, that's kind of looking good too, Luke. I'll have to admit, but I like doing it all myself too, so I don't know. Jason says not excited about anything. I'll just buy it anyway and play away. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with that either. I'm gonna be just playing away myself. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more selective about modded maps though, because I'm only gonna have 10 game saves. Here in FS22, I got double the game saves because I originally started FS22 on my PlayStation 4. So I had the digital application of the game for PlayStation 4. And then about 5 months later, just before my birthday, I got a PlayStation 5, and then of course, once I got it, it upgraded my game to the PlayStation 5 version. So on my PlayStation 5, I've got both digital applications for the game, the PS4 version and the PS5. So I have double the game saves. So I've messed around quite a bit, a little bit, with having double the game saves. We almost got the corn in the ground here. We can go down, work on that other field quick. Outlaw says at least the international cab over in game will be way better than the modded one I found for 22. Well, I like the one that was, well, there was actually two of them. There was two different versions, but I don't remember who the modder was, but it was the one that Farmer Cop used a lot in 19, and I used it towards the end of 19, but I really loved that cab over back in 19. Now in 22 I didn't use it. The only cab over I really used in 19 is one by 82 Studios, but it's not like it's not like an international. course, I did use the D754 truck pack too here in 22, and it's really probably considered, it's a cab over. Well, the new cornfield's just about done. Can I get the whole field? Oh yeah, I can get the rest of it here, I think. All in this one pass. Sweet. Alright. Now we can move on down to the other field. Karma Stories, welcome my friend. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by the old live stream. Alright, let's head on down to the old potato field. Well, I should say, what was a potato field? Been ages, mate. It has been ages. I'm doing just well. Thursday night, it's almost Friday, it's almost the weekend. Although I gotta work Saturday morning at the parts store, but I only gotta work till noon. And I got Sunday, the rest of Saturday and Sunday off. Play some farming simulator. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Just real life has been really busy at work because it's harvest season here in the Midwest in the States. I'm in Nebraska where there's a lot of soybeans and corn. So farmers here, first they usually start with corn, wet corn, and turn it to silage. And some farmers will do all of their corn to silage based on whether or not how many cows they got. And then they'll do beans, and then they'll be done. Most of the farmers, though, especially the ones that do have cows, they end up doing corn silage harvest, and then they do soybeans, and then they harvest their cornfields once the corn's dry enough. Tennessee says, what is one mod you would like to see brought over to 25 from 22? Ooh, that is a tough one. Let me see. I'm going to do it a couple of ways. First off, I'm going to do a production point. The production pack, I'm going to say production pack. The production pack that I hope is converted for 25 is this one right here. It starts right here at the bottom, whoops, with this carpentry point, and then it has a sugar mill, a grain mill, a spinnery, a food factory, a dairy, and then the packing facility. And this here is called the packing facility mod, all of these. And I hope they come to 25. Now, that's for a production. Okay. Now, for a, let's do a, because I want to do it this way, because it's the fairest way to do it. For a container, which I already know, I believe it's coming. I want this scrape pack here to be converted to 25 by my good friend Gaming Joy, which is this thing. Fieldwork fill station. Or you've got the free fieldwork fill station, or you've got the, it might be rusty, but always trusty, old fieldwork fill station. Now, let's see, equipment-wise, I'm probably going to have to go for this. I'm going to break this down a little bit, but for harvesters, oh, I don't have it turned on. I don't have it turned on. Probably because I can't afford it yet or can't have it. I hope the Claws Harvester Pack comes to 25. Not the Claws, sorry. The Colossus. There we go. Colossus Pack. Colossus Harvesters Pack. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now I need to plow. Let's drive up here. Fearsome Rhino, welcome. Fieldwork fill station, definitely coming to 25. Cool, Game Enjoy. Now, we talk about modded tractors. Lurking while playing TCG Card Shop. Hey, our other friend on YouTube, I saw was playing that the other day. Another content creator on YouTube was playing that. Chris and Riley are already working on it and more. Cool. Okay, now, because I don't think I probably have it turned on. Probably don't have it turned on. No, I don't. Large tractors. What I hope comes to 25, it's by Mack Trucker. And that is the case. The big case tractor. The unrealistic case tractor that also has standard, abilities. Now, for medium tractors, what I hope comes to 25 is, do I have it turned on? Probably not, because I can't have it. I don't have that one turned on. Medium tractors from the mod hub that I hope come to 25. It's by my good friend Ridiculous Dominic. It's a John Deere 4755. Now, small tractors. That's where it gets really difficult for me. Because I like really small tractors. What I really would hope comes to 25 is actually from 19, which we were all, I'm not going to say misled. I just think maybe that modder, real life got in the way and it never got finished. But there was a tractor in the small tractor category that was a tractor pack in FS19, and I hope it comes to 25. Let me see if I got it here. I'll show you exactly what I'm really talking about. I don't have it here. Probably because I'm not going to need nothing that small. But I really would like to see the old MF Ferguson. Well, I'm going to say in 19 it was called the Ferguson pack, okay? It's the little Massey Ferguson TEA20 tractor. I mean, a really old looking tractor. From 19, I'd really like to see that. Well, there was that big old generation pack that was supposed to come to 22 that was made but never came to all platforms. I would love to see the old generation pack, but I'm probably gonna have to go for 22. I'm probably gonna have to go for this one, I think. Let me see if I got it here. For 22, do I got it here? Let me look here. Really good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably go with this one for 25. I haven't used it much in 22, and I think that's why. I have this tractor on my Detained in Deadwood series where I built a farming simulator. I should say my version of a farming simulator jail, a prison on Deadwood. And the series is called Detained in Deadwood. And I'm using this tractor, but I hope this one comes to FS25. But I also hope this pack here comes to 25, which I didn't really use much, and I really like. There's a whole bunch of small ones I like. Whole bunch. Trucks. Trucks is where it's... trucks is even probably more difficult for me because I still got one favorite truck that goes all the way back to 19 and probably still my favorite truck. And I probably don't have that turned on here either yet because I can't have it anyway. But for trucks, what I really hope comes to 25 is the... I don't have it either. I knew it. It's by Mantrid. And it is the oh my goodness, the name just left the tip of my tongue. Something plus plus. Oh, what is the name of it? I know one of you will say it in the chat, so why the heck can't I think of it now? It's my favorite truck. Still from FS19. Now, if you were to... I could also think of it in this perspective, Tennessee farmer and everybody watching, is from the new mods that came to 22. New mods that came to 22. What truck would I want? Oh, man. That's probably tough, too. But I might have it. I might have it here. Yeah, I have it here because I know it wasn't in 19 or I never used it. But One of my favorite trucks actually in FS22 is this one here, the AW362 cab over. Or one of my new favorites is actually this one here, the C7500. Let's see now. Man, this is really tough. I would have to say this one is probably a really, yeah, probably should be my favorite one that was new, that came to 22, that I'd want in 25 for trucks, the International S1800. But this little guy is pretty nice too. um, let's see. Gaming Joy D754. Yep, that was my favorite truck in 19, but I had always said that I would use that in 22. I would see myself using it a lot. I've never really hardly even used it at all in 22. I used it a little bit in my series on the Campaign of France, which didn't go so well. But that grain hauling pack, see, I never used the grain hauling pack, but that's by one of my favorite modders. That's by that BC Bueller, I'm pretty sure. Why can't I still not think of that name of that other truck? God, I used it all the time, or have used it a lot. What the heck's the name of that truck? Come on, Ronnie. I'm surprised Ronnie hasn't told me yet. What's that name of that truck in 19 that came to 22 that I play with all the time, that I used on Calmsden Farm and the Bake a Cake Challenge? It was one of my favorite trucks in 19 as well as in 22. Not the Warrior, but what's the name of the other one for truck? Not the Roadrunner. There we go, Roadrunner. The Roadrunner. You got me all excited now, Jason. The Roadrunner Plus Plus. That's my favorite one. I love that thing. Now, what other favorite mod? I'm going to go with favorite. that I hope comes to FS25 is this right here. This thing right here I hope comes to 25 as well. This Lizard XJ Jeep. Oh, the auto-loading system in this thing is just fabulous. My 19 go-to was the Warriors, lower slot count. Yeah, it's kind of funny how we had to like some of that stuff like that, Jason, because of the slot count stuff. Dom confirmed it's coming to 25. Cool, Game Enjoy. Tennessee likes the TLX 2020. I'm not going to say I don't like it, just not my favorite. If we're going to talk about the mods by that modder, I would actually have to go with, oh, I don't have it turned on. I'd have to go with the older one, the older pickup. What is it? Is it like the, oh, what's the name of it? Isn't it like the 88 series or something like that? Pickup truck. Although I will say I like the 3500. Yeah, I'd probably have to say the 3500 is my favorite though. By 82 Studios. Now, if you're gonna talk about 82 Studios, the truck that I like by 82 Studios, I don't think I have them all turned on. Yeah, I don't have them all turned on, especially the one I like, which is the cab over one. I like the 59 Chevy truck. Yeah. Hopefully we get an autoloader for wood for console. Yeah, that'd be nice, Tennessee Farmer. That'd be nice. Now you're going to start talking about forestry. I hope one of my new favorite forestry modders brings some of his mods to 25. And that is the same modder that made this great tree harvester that is my new favorite. I love this thing right here, and it's by Kenny. Kenny something. Kenny like Kenny 256 or something like that. Kenny's Mods. This thing is, I don't know. This is my favorite tree harvester right here in 22. Second best tree harvester, and I'm not sure I have it turned on. Is yep, I don't have it turned on. It's basically this one right here, but it's modded. I think it's by Rawson Mods maybe. But it's a modded one in the mod hub. But I really like that tree harvester. Alright, Lonnie, we'll see you later, my friend. I'm using the Rawson mod on Forgotten Lands. It's a good one, Tennessee Farmer. Forgotten Lands. Good looking map. Alright, we got that. We got that all plowed in. Let's get it cultivated real quick. Or, not cultivated, but fertilized again and then planted. Figure out what crop we're going to put in it. Okay, Rusty, have a good night. Everyone else in chat, good night, good stream, Rusty. Ooh, we got to put lime in the field. We got to go get the lime spreader, so let's just take the old plow here back to the farm. Up to your starting farm. That's Grandpa's farm down there that you see in the background. We'll go up here to the starting farm and get the lime spreader. We should probably give it a nice little wash off quick. Let it shine, oh, let it shine. There we go. That'll work. Now we can put that over here on the other side of my fermenting silo. We can grab the lime spreader. That's where that's been hanging out. What other kind of mods would I like to see in 25? This one over here. I hope this one comes to 25 by our friend, Mark Thor? The old quick bail. Alright, we need to go get some lime. I hope there will be a cool sandbox map on 25 early on. I might wait to buy until they release one. Any news on Alien Jim making maps for the new game? No, Jack, but I will tell you, Jack, that I mentioned it in one of my last live streams as we had Mouse22 in the chat. And Mouse22 has been around with Alien Jim a little bit, I think. Alien Jim is still active. Let's just say that. He's just really... I think he's still active. I just think that he's quiet. I just don't know though, because I told Mouse when he was in the last live stream to not let us know in the chat whether or not Alien Jim was converting any maps for 25 or if there was a possible new map or two coming. But yeah, I'm leaving hopes up that we'll still see Alien Jim, I hope. Or at least mod creations by Alien Jim yet, I hope. Maybe he's been working on new ideas. I hope he has. I really hope he has. I'd be really okay with No Man's Land coming to 25. I just think that No Man's Land needs a revamp. You know, like somehow make No Man's Land more of a FS25 No Man's Land. How would you do that? Well, what I always thought about is like an Asian style No Man's Land. I think it'd be cool to see like an Asian style No Man's Land. He's probably been scheming up different ideas for us. Jason Rowe, I'm a huge Alien Jim fan, actually. FS19, there was a map called Mercury Farms. It's absolutely still probably in my top 3 maps of all farming simulator maps. I absolutely loved Mercury Farms, and also love Alien Jim's mods as well. I mean, the animated shed pack, you just can't go wrong with the animated shed pack. And you can't go wrong with Alien Jim's animal pins either. I love Alien Jim's animal pins. I just like the design of them. See, what I really hope for, well, I shouldn't say hope for. What I really would wish for is I like animal pins like I don't have any good ones to show off, really. I like I like animal pins where there's a little creativity behind them. You know, like something like this or like a lot I don't mean to be offensive or anything in any way towards any modder or their creations, but what I'll say is there is a lot of like Polish, or I don't even know what you would call them, Polish animal pins and buildings that I like so much more than some of the other buildings or animal pins in the mod hub. I just love the design. Because here in the Midwest, I mean, yeah, your animal pins aren't really enclosed, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the, yeah, I don't know. It's just what I hope for. I like animal pins where they at least have a building, I should say. How about that? Now, I will say that I do like this animal pin here, which is called the, oh, what's this one called? Because it's not the same as the cow one. This one is called the modular pig pin. I love this mod, but I like it because it comes with extras. So it comes with extra stuff, like these little hog sheds right there, or the little water trough right there, and then you can kind of design your own, you know. Bovine, says hello. Welcome in, Bovine. How are you doing, my friend? All right, let's go. Let's go take this spreader up to the original farm, the starting farm. We got our lime filled up from Grandpa's farm, so we'll go up there now. We need to come back and we need to fertilize and then plant in that field. All good, just finished work for the week. Ah, cool, Bovine, cool. John Brock, I'm getting tired soon. I probably should be getting going too, John. Because in the morning before work, tomorrow morning, I gotta pay a bunch of bills. Which I could do tonight, but I'd rather start my morning off by paying bills instead of ending my night by paying bills. I know it don't make sense either way, but I just don't want to do it right now. So put it off to do it in the morning before work, because I usually don't get that much time to play in the morning anyway. So that way I'll just, I'll take care of the at-home paperwork then. Put on a YouTube video and better to daydream than have nightmares. Yeah, right? That is true. That is true. Ten 24. 18 awesome people still checking out the live stream. We keep bumping between about 15 to 22 people pretty steadily. So I do appreciate each and everybody for stopping by or also still watching. Let's go ahead and put down our other coat of fertilizer. We'll get this field all planted with crop. Alright, what crop from my multi-fruit planter should we put in this one? I don't care what crop it is. You just tell me. Other than no premium expansion crops. So no carrots, red beets, or whatever, just because I don't want to take the risk of losing this game save for some unknown reason. Tennessee Farmer says cotton. He's the first one there. We could do cotton. We haven't done any cotton, actually. We could do cotton. Make sure that all that there is fertilized. Cotton is fine with me as well. Yeah, let's do some cotton. Won't take long to put her in the ground either with that planter. I'd like to see that planter come to the mod hub in 25 as well. I love it. Sell points? Hey, how about sell points? Because I got to shout out a good friend of the channel. sell points. And the reason I like this one, not only because of how simple of a sell point it is, but because it sells everything, as well as for that modder letting the Shanty Boys implement that mod into one of their maps for one of my challenges to be a part of the map update. And do I have it though? Sell points. I should. I hope this thing comes to 25. It's by our good friend Schultz Modding. Love this sell point. One of my favorite ones, probably. Other than my next favorite sell point is this simple one over here. This thing right here, called the Forage Dealer. But for any new viewers, even maybe new subscribers or supporters as well of the channel, have you ever heard of the maps in FS22 called Black Water Bottoms or Split Mountain Ranch? Black Water Bottoms in FS22 was created by Matt of the Shanty Boys Map Creations, and Split Mountain Ranch was created by our friend Silver Eagle of the Shanty Boys. Now, both of those maps have created challenges for those maps, and those challenges were created by your great friend RustyMoney. And the information for those challenges were sent over to the Shanty Boys, and our good friend Gaming Joy helped Matt and Silver Eagle of the Shanty Boys get those challenges like built in to the map. So when you install those two maps, you can actually go to this screen right here, which I don't know if it'll show up because I'm in multiplayer mode, but maybe I can. Yeah, see this help menu right here? On those two maps, you would scroll down this list and you would see the name of the challenge, and then it gives you all the information about the challenge. The settings, the goals, everything. And both of those maps, because of that update, then had the opportunity for you to play two different versions of the map. The default map itself, and then the map where the challenge was set up for you. And Matt from the Shanty Boys had a live stream the other night with his girlfriend, and they talked about some door dashing and farming simulator and other things. But Matt's goal is to build another map for FS25 for all platforms. That's his goal. Just one, hopefully, for now, but you know, it takes a lot of time for modders to build maps too. I just told Matt if he built another map for all platforms after the map came out, I would create a challenge and send him the information. But I also hope, just like our friend Jack Sarge painting, I hope we see some more sandbox style maps similar to No Man's Land in 25, which I think we will. I think that we'll hopefully see like a conversion to Hinterland and a conversion to Calmlands and a conversion to Alone in the World and other maps similar to. Hopefully we see some of those get converted. You know, in FS22 here, I've had a couple of new mod authors that I fell in love with. Three of those are Celebuki, which made Iowa Plains View, and several other maps. Oh, I just put corn in this field. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, everybody. I'm too busy talking and not watching what I'm doing. Just noticed. Oh well. We'll put cotton in a big field. A bigger field. How about that? But also besides Celebuki, I really have became a fan of maps created by Carl T.G. Carl T.G. created the map like Deerlands and what's another one? Your one that our friend Tennessee Farmer's having a series on called Camelot. What is that? Mythical Woods, I think is the name of it. And then I also have liked maps by Rajat G Play. Rajat G Play made the map called Osada. I'm hoping to make a wilderness map. We'll see. I hope you do too, Game Enjoy. But I realize what map making can take up in real life. You know, a lot of time. I would love to create a map too, but number one, I know zero about modding and would have so much time that would need to be spent in learning, and yeah. I'm not interested in really making mods. If I was interested in making any type of mod other than a map, I would like to try and make buildings, like sheds, because I'm a huge fan of modded sheds. Between modded sheds, trucks, and probably tractors are probably like my three main categories in the mod hub that I really enjoy. I really like modded sheds. But you know, the other day, it was probably like Tuesday, I was watching a video on Mr. Sealy P's channel. I think it was a map tour video Oh my goodness. I tell you what, um, when I went to his YouTube channel to look for the map I wanted to see a video of, holy cow, I didn't realize we've had like, he's got like 300 videos in that playlist for FS22. Is there really that many different maps? I could have swore it said 300. Maybe I looked at it wrong because I know it's more than 30, so. I just know that there is a lot of maps in FS22. Now, some of those map tours that he has on his YouTube channel, you know, I think some of them had uh, two, what do you want to say, two sections to one map. So you had like part one and part two of the tour. Just because there's so much to try and contain into a video on console. Alright, so we got corn in that field too. My mistake was gonna put cotton, but we get this field up here harvested. We could plow it in and put cotton on it. It's this big one right here coming up on the left. I'll try and remember to put cotton in this field right here once this gets harvested. And it goes all the way up there by the other bridge. I think you're good map making if you knew how. Thanks, Grumpy. I'd definitely give it a go, I guess, you know. Sorry, too many shots. It's okay, my friend. That field looks more suitable for cotton crop, right, Bovine? Let's clean this off too before my good old commander-in-chief maybe stops in here and yells at me for not washing my stuff off. We should work on one together. You can send me crayon drawings. I'll make it real. Have you seen the baler that harvests cotton? Have I seen the baler that harvests cotton? I don't remember if I have, Grumpy. I'm sure I have. I just can't remember which one it is. Hey, Iceberg, welcome. Couldn't believe how many maps were on his maps I met. Well, yeah, that too, Iceberg. That too. I wondered why there was some that he didn't have map tours on, but then once he started doing the video playlist where it was the ones where he missed it, it made sense as to why he missed it. Okay, I don't want this over here. I want it back in the other shed. '22 definitely benefited from in progress maps in late '19 that were quickly upgraded for '22. Yeah, you see, that's the other thing too. that I'm really excited about really is, you got all these maps that have came out lately. I'm even going to go back as far as maybe a month or two, because there's been quite a few. And there's a lot of those maps for all platforms that I really want to play on. There just ain't going to be any time. I hope that several of the maps, even on 22, come to 25, because there's just so much to see. I don't know how you can see it all. And tons of very talented, right? I mean, there's even new map makers, like day by day it seems like. Like the couple of the maps that came out that came out just this week. I've never heard of those modern names before. Alright, we're gonna pull in here. We're gonna get a truck. The truck. Mr. Sealy P done a mod review on it. Gaming Joy, I released a cotton baler. Oh, that's right, Gaming Joy. Yep, that's probably the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, okay, where's my truck? Oh, yeah, I think I sold my truck, didn't I? We need to move this back down to the farm. I want to see Mill Creek. That map is nice. Mill Creek, huh? I have to get my new PC set up with the Giants editor and Blender and refresh myself for my mods. Plus, got some ideas for new ones. Cool, Iceberg. Cool. Oh, I think it might, Game and Joy said, come to think of it. What, Grumpy Great? You've talked to Alien Jim or what? I mean, I hope that No Man's Land is converted. I just hope it's like a revamp. Is Rusty allowed to play with crayons? Probably not. Mrs. Money be the first one to say, you just went outside the line. Mine is the only trailed cotton baler that I know of. Oh, okay, you're talking about the cotton baler. Jay Meister, welcome, my friend. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. Alright, let's wash this dirty thing off quick. I think Mr. Sealy P said it ain't. Can't remember if it was him or someone else who said it wasn't. Was half asleep early hours. Like it's early hours now. Okay, Grumpy. I wouldn't mind seeing this mod here come to 25 too. I love this harvester pack. This so Claws harvester pack. Got a tight squeeze here. "4:58 a.m. Oh, wow, yeah, that's early. Last 2 days I've woke up at 4:30 a.m., so I know what you mean. I just couldn't sleep any longer. Tommy, welcome, my friend. Hello, Rusty and all you folks. Welcome, Tommy, from Rome. How you doing? Alright, let's go up to my Jeep. Or wait, no. I want to get to... Thought I had a... I think I sold the truck, though. We'll take this truck. And I think it's down there at the other one. Been awake 2 days, 2 nights. Can't sleep at the moment. Too much on my mind. Oh no, Grumpy. We're going down here to get some potatoes out of our silo. So we go down here and visit Grandpa's farm and get some potatoes. But the bottom of the vodka bottle helps, but not much. Grumpy. Yeah, I've started streaming again. I'm playing GTA Online, I know, and watching my favorite farmer, Rusty. Well, thanks, Tommy. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's fill her up with some potatoes. 100,000 liters of potatoes, but we can only get 30 in here right now. But that's okay. Alright, now I want to take a look and see here. Potatoes. Bruce's Ag, Dave's Marketplace, Forage Sell Point, Jack's Roadside Stand, and Tubers. What is Tubers? Well, I've watched both of my favorites now. Tubers. Oh, that's up at the... Okay, I know what that is now. We'll untag that. Okay, so... Looks like the forage sell point is selling the best. Alright, we'll go over to the forage sell point. Sell this load. We'll have to watch both my favorites now tonight. Big Rig Frosty and my good old friend Rusty. Thanks, Grumpy. Luke is back. Welcome back, Luke. I'm flying around in a drone while Courseplay is harvesting sunflower field in a cornfield for me on No Man's Land. Cool, PCS world. We'll go over here to the forage sell point and sell this load. Ah, okay, J Meister. Yeah, it was Grumpy's birthday, everybody. So don't forget to wish him happy birthday in the chat if you so wish. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to our good friend Grumpy. You're welcome, Grumpy. You're welcome. Alright, let's go on up to the farm here again. We sold a little bit of potatoes, but not all of them. 21 awesome people checking out the live stream. Thanks everybody for stopping by the channel. How many years? Oh, Tommy, I'm not sure I can see it. I wonder if I can see at least that. I can't. I'll have to save when I exit, Tommy. Load in on career mode, take a quick screenshot of that screen, and then exit back out. But prior to this live stream, we were at 90, or not 95, 295 hours on the game save. Alright, we got that in there. Okay, so now we're going to jump to this Jeep here. Let's go for a little ride. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm gonna conclude this live stream, everybody, because I am getting tired and my body will be awake in about 6 hours. Probably, or less, to start a whole new day. But we'll do a little quick tour around my game save here and conclude it and be live on it again very soon. But let's go all the way across here and we'll go over to Crustu's Coffee Shop. So we're gonna have Crustu's Coffee Shop over here. Clear over here is Crustu's Coffee Shop. So this is Krusty's coffee shop area right here. The old production mod, some decorations around it. And over here you got Farmer Mike's Donuts. Mike's Donuts over here. And up the hill behind Mike's Donuts is Grumpy's Sugar Shack. You're welcome, Gaming Joy and Grumpy and John and Luke and Rivertime Todd and Tommy and everybody. You're welcome. Here is Joy's Bioindustry right here. Gaming Joy's Bioindustry Company. And then over here we got Grumpy's Sugar Shack. Grumpy Gray Farmer on YouTube. This is his Sugar Shack. And then up the hill from Grumpy is Eric's Corn Dryer. The old Polish corn dryer mod right here. Grumpy's making us some good sugar. Right now he's out of product, so we gotta get him some new product. He can't make any sugar for us right now. And then down across the map here we have a few productions. We'll head on over to this one over here where we got Bunny's Stones and Statues, our friend Dust Bunny on YouTube. And then we got Northern Farm Sims Coffee Beans. Good night, Tommy. So here's Bonehead's Stones and Statues business. Dust Bunnies. And then here we got Northern's Bean Company for coffee beans. Right there. And then over here in the corner we got Zorch Farming owning the grain mill. I was thinking about going live tonight, but it ended not happening because the friends that I'm doing a series with did what? Okay, then down here we got Farmer Murphy Sawmill and Samo Simulations Pallet Company. Right down here. So here's Farmer Murphy Sawmill and Samo Simulations Pallet Company right there. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Samo Simulations Pallet Company. And we'll go down the slope and around the land to the farm. Let's just cut through here. So then here's the farm, what I call Hillside Farm. Here's the back side of it here. The front side of the Hillside Farm is all of this here. So that's the farm. Now we can go down to Grandpa's farm and the Sell Point area, which most of you I think have seen it. Gold Gaming, welcome, my friend. So we're almost down here to Grandpa's farm and Grandma's marketplace. So right here is Grandma's little market stall stand, or farmer's market if you will, to sell her product. And then over here is Grandpa and Grandma's little house and shed. Wind blowing bad enough for you? Oh yeah, Outlaw, it is. So then here is Grandpa and Grandma's farm. So that's Grandpa and Grandma's farm in a nutshell there real quick. Then over here is a little sell point area. Bruce's gaming sell point here. You got Jack Sarge's market stall there. And FS Dave's marketplace. And so that's that sell point area. Crazy windy here too. Where is, not sure, Luke, not sure. But everybody, I think that's it. So if you haven't yet, please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But from myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Outlaw. Thank you, Gold Gaming, J-Meister, Tommy, Gaming Joy, Grumpy Gray, Rivertime Todd, PCS World, J-Meister, Iceberg, Tennessee Farmer, Gardens, Bovine, John Brock, Jason Rowe, Ronnie and Lonnie, Nuclear Sandman, Fearsome Rhino, Sean Wright and family, Samantha, who else here? Kobe Gaming, Jack Sarge Painting. Thanks everybody. Hope you all have a great night, and we will see you later, my friends. Have a good one.